A very good morning, students. Welcome to the e-classes of Rock Girl Academy. I, Sakshi Dwivedi, here with class 5th computer, chapter number 4, that is working with tables in Word. Word is MS Word. First, we will discuss about what is MS Word. Microsoft Word is an application software program. This MS is Microsoft and Word is an application software program. It was developed by Microsoft Corporation and comes with Microsoft Office Suite. It is a word processing software. What is MS Word? It is a word processing software that can be used to type stories, poems, essays, paragraphs, letters and reports. Through this MS Word, we can type stories, poems, essays, paragraphs, letters and reports. Next is our more about creating tables. Now we will learn how to create tables. Tables are inserted to present data in an organized way. Tables, why we insert table? We insert table so that our document or whatever we are doing should be in an organized way. Table consists of rows and columns. A cell is formed where a row and column intersect. A cell is formed where a row and column intersect. I will show you afterwards, okay? A cell is the smallest unit where the data is entered. When the mouse is clicked inside a cell, the pointer blinks and showing that it is a current cell. See students, this is MS Word. For inserting, for creating tables, we have to go on this insert. Can you see the mouse pointer? And on this, we have to go in this table drop down button. And how many rows and columns we have to insert? We have to drag our mouse to this and see. Our table is done. And this first column, right? This first column, this is known as a cell. Okay? Next is our ways to create table. Now there are ways to create a table. There are some ways to create a table. These are as follows. First, using table grid, like I have shown you before. Using insert table command. Using draw table command. And converting text to a table and using quick tables. First, we will read out using table grid. Steps to use this table grid is first, click on Insert tab. In Tables group, click on Table drop down arrow button. A grid appears in the menu. Select the desired number of rows and columns, how much you want. The table will be inserted in the document. Next is using the insert table command. How to use insert table command? Steps for that is, first click on table button, select insert table option, then specify the number of columns and rows from the insert table dialog box, and when you have finished, click OK. Next, using draw table command. Steps for that is, click on table button, then select draw table option, then the mouse pointer will change to a pencil and drag the pointer to draw a rectangle. Draw horizontal and vertical lines to create rows and columns respectively, right? In this we can draw a table with a pencil which is in MS Word. We will get it from the MS Word only, and we have to drag the pointer, and first we will draw a rectangle and then we will draw horizontal and vertical lines to create rows and columns. Next, converting text to a table. Now we will convert text to a table. How to do that? Here are the following steps. First, select the text we want to format, right? First we will select the text. Then we will click on table button. Then we will select convert text to table option. The convert text to table dialog box will appear, and when we have done, click OK. the text will be converted to a table. Next is our using quick tables. Steps for that is, first click on the position where we want to insert the table. Right, we have to click from a mouse pointer where we want to insert a table. Then we have to click on table button. Then click on quick table option. Then select the desired template, whatever we want. A table with the selected template will be inserted, right? And replace the pre-filled data in the template with the new data. Actually, a default template is there and a pre-filled data is there in that template. Whichever you will select, there will be a pre-filled data, right? And if you want to edit it, you have to delete that pre-filled data and you have to type again a new data. And then you will be able to use quick tables. Next is our entering data in a table. How to enter data in a table. Steps for that is, first click on the cell. First we have to click on that cell. I have shown you the cell now. Second, we have to type the text. It will be displayed. We have to type the text in that cell and it will be displayed. Right? This is the way to enter data in a table. Next, how to modify a table. We can modify the table at any time and add, delete rows and or columns and merge or split cells. If we have made more tables and more rows and columns, we can delete it also, and we have made less, so we can add it also. First, we will inserting rows and columns. First, we will insert rows and columns. Second, we will study deleting rows and columns. Third, splitting and merging cells. Right? In this modifying a table, we will learn these 3 points, that is inserting rows and columns, deleting rows and columns, splitting and merging cells. So the first one is inserting rows and columns. How to insert rows and columns. Steps to do that is, first click where we want to insert a cell or row or a column. Then right click and take the mouse to the insert option. Then select appropriate option or click on layout contextual tab. Then in rows and column group, click on appropriate option and rows or columns will be inserted. See students, here I am discussing some steps with you, right? In every topic I am discussing some steps. But you have to do is just open MS Word in your computer or laptop and please do it according to these steps. Please do it in your computer or laptop, right? Then only you will get to understand each and every point. So the next one is deleting rows and columns. Now we will learn how to delete rows and columns. First step is select the rows and columns that we want to delete, right? First we have to select the row and column that we want to delete. Then right click and select the delete cell or delete column option. If we select delete cell option, the dialog box appears. Choose the desired option from that dialog box and then click OK. Or we can select the rows and columns we want to delete and click on layout tab and click on rows and columns group. Click on delete drop down command and select the desired option when you have done, right? Next, splitting cells. Now we will talk about this splitting cells, how to do that. Dividing a cell into more cells is called splitting cells. When we divide one cell into more cells, it is called splitting cells. Step to do that is, first click on layout tab. First we have to click on layout tab, that is under table tool tab. Then we have to in merge group click the split cell command, right? In merge group we will click split cell command. The split cell dialog box will appear in front of you all. Then specify number of columns and rows in boxes, right? And when you have done, click OK. Next, merging cells. What is merging cells? Combining cells to form a single cell. When many cells are there and we have to combine it, right? These combining cells is called merging cells. Steps to do that is, select the cell we want to merge and click on layout tab. Then in merge group, click on merge cell command. The selected cell will be merged into selected cell. Next, formatting a table. How to format a table? We can format a table in various ways. First, changing the table style. We can change the table style. We can apply borders and shadings in the table. We can insert a picture in a table. We can change column width and row height also, right? Next, changing the table style. First, we will study changing the table style. Steps to do that is, first click on the cell where you wish to change table style. Then click on Design tab and move the mouse over the desired style. And click on Desired Style. And then your table style will be changed. Next is our applying borders and shadings. Now we will learn the steps how to apply borders and shadings. First step is click on borders button. First we have to click on border button. Then a list with border style will appear in front of you. Then select any one style which you want to. Click on borders and shading command for more options. A dialog box will appear. Under Borders tab, select all option. Select the style of the line from style list and set width to 1.5 pt. The preview of the border will be shown in preview section. After adding border, click on Shading tab and select the color under the fill section, right? Which color you want to shade, you can do that. And when you have done, click OK. Next is our inserting a picture in a table. How to insert a picture in a table? Steps for that is, first click on the cell where an image is to be inserted. Then click on Insert tab and then on Pictures button in the Illustrations group. Third, dialog box will appear, right? After you have done this, a dialog box will appear. Then select the picture you want to add and click on Insert button. The selected picture will be inserted to a cell. The selected picture will be inserted to the cell. Next is our changing column width and row height. How to change the column width and height of a row. Steps for that is, first select the row or column that you wish to modify. Then go to Layout tab and locate the cell size group. Then set the row height in the height box or column width in the width box. Right? Through this, you can change column width and row height. Next is our calculations in a table. Yes, we can do calculations in MS Word only without opening a calculator. We can calculate numbers in MS Word itself without opening the calculator. See, I have mentioned here also. Steps to do that is, first click on cell where you want the results to appear. Second, click on Layout tab and locate the formula command. Then the formula dialog box appears. The sum formula is already displayed. And when you have done, click OK. The result will appear in the selected cell. Next is our sorting the data. How to sort the data? We can sort data in either ascending or descending order using sort command in the data group. Where we will find this sort command? In the data group. And we can do the sort in either ascending order or descending order. Steps for that is, first after selecting the table, first we have to select the table and locate the sort command and click on it, right? The sort dialog box will open in front of you. Under sort by, select the column joined. By default, the sorting order is selected as ascending. By default in MS Word, the sorting order is selected as ascending. If you want to do it descending, you have to click on descending. If you want to sort by multiple columns, select another column under the then by field. Okay? And when you have done, click OK. Next, shortcut keys. This is very important, students. These are the shortcut keys. First, to delete a row and column, right? If we want to delete a row and column, this is the shortcut key. First we have to select the row or column and then we have to press shift plus delete key, DEL key, right? In your laptop and computers, it's written DEL. First we have to select the row or column, then we have to press shift plus delete key to delete it. Next, to move through cells, when we want to move through cells, we can use arrow keys. That arrow keys are there, no? Upwards, downwards, left, right, arrow keys, that one. Next, to move the next cell, when we want to move to the next cell, we can use tab key for that. Instead of using mouse, we can do tab key. Next, to move backward to the cell, if we want to move back to the cell, we can use shift plus tab key, right? We can use shift plus tab key. So students, here's the end of the chapter. Hope you have understood every concept. Do share and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thank you.